Welcome to the Brew Crew Podcast, everyone. This is a special 100th episode. You might be saying, what's the Brew Crew Podcast? Well, it's the Butt Chug Podcast, but we'll get into that. This is our 100th episode special, also 2-year anniversary. Happy anniversary, gentlemen.
Happy anniversary.
100 episodes. 2 years.
2 years, 100 episodes. It's crazy.
It is crazy.
To all the doubters,
Yeah.
we doubted ourselves, but this is fantastic.
The
100.
eat turds.
Yeah, eat shit.
Eat shit. Well, we are here, and today's special episode, we are going to be doing not a power hour.
No.
Not a power hour and a half.
No.
We are doing a Century Club 100 unadulterated minutes of drinking beer out of a shot glass.
Out of a shot glass, that's right.
So that's how you know it's legitimate. And this time, if you've tuned in for our last power hours, we're all using the same size shot glass. So JT can't be braggadocious at the end of his Century Club because
That's
his
right.
shot glass was bigger. And
It
he
was
said,
so much bigger.
I had
like
3
8
additional beers.
Yeah.
You keep talking about the Century Club. I'll be right back.
All right,
I forgot
well,
my
see you
keys in
later.
the car and my wife's here.
Okay. Well, so now it's just down to 2 of us for the Century Club.
So-
JT tapped out early.
Just like that, we've lost our producer.
Yeah.
So don't expect any sweet effects.
After
or
100 episodes, he's
After-
just like, well, I quit. I'm
His-
walking out the door.
His timing is impeccable,
Yeah.
but I don't want to talk about the transition before he gets back. Hopefully he gets back, but we're going to go over some highlights. We posed a question to you, the Chuggalos, still on the Brew Crew podcast. You will be called Chuggalos. You will be referenced lovingly so as Chuggalos. I think that's only appropriate.
Yeah. I mean, we get to keep BCP.
BCP, that was a big thing for
Yeah.
us, but going forward, it definitely was important to refresh and revitalize the podcast, and we just went live with the name just over 24 hours ago, and just thank you for the support both on the Facebook page, social medias, personal texts, phone calls that we've taken.
Yeah. I got Kanye slipped into my DMs and said he loved the name change.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so even the celebrities are picking up on it right away.
Was he in the right mind? Was he of right mind?
He was on his peak, you know. He was very positive. So I was feeling good vibes from him.
So now we welcome you back to the Brew Crew podcast with special guest JT. Are you still a part of the podcast?
Yeah, I'm still
Okay.
a part.
The Chuggalos were concerned.
That was my official rejoining.
That's
had
smart.
Old JT was the butt chug
That was Butt Chug JT. I'm back now.
as Brew Crew
I
JT.
demand respect.
This time
Not Brew Crew
with
JT.
with pants.
So, Butt Chug is out of my life now. I just went and expelled it. I exercised it.
One of my favorite pieces of trivia from the old podcast was JT never wore pants during the podcast.
That's right. That's
Never.
right. But you can't see under the table, so you never knew.
So we were just going into some of the transition. We didn't want to talk about it all, but how we've been live with the Brew Crew podcast and how we've received nothing but positive
So far,
both
it's
on
been
social
great.
media.
Yep.
We wouldn't mention you if you were negative anyways because we don't need that sort of energy.
We
our
don't
life.
need that.
Yeah.
But our
Haters gonna hate.
the Chuggalos,
The
the
Chuggalos?
Chuggalos will remain. They're so supportive, and we appreciate it.
Yep, we really do.
So the new logo's out. Facebook page is switched. If you're a member of the Butt Chug, you're still a member of the Brew Crew. And YouTube is switched. Same location.
So if you're seeing this before you get the welcome episode over at SoundCloud, we will be switching also to Podbean,
That's right.
which is another big move.
It's a big move. It's an actual podcasting website. You can find some of the world's largest podcasts on that site.
Biggest
and now,
ever.
Not Butt Chug. Oh, that was a mistake. The
Whoa,
Brew
whoa.
Crew.
Oh, we
Brew
should have
Crew-
came up with a penalty.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
we should have. Well, now after this.
Yeah.
After this. The Brew Crew will be at Podbean. It will be brewcrewpodcast.podbean.com, I believe.
Yep.
If you don't want to remember that, we'll post a link on our Facebook, and we'll have a YouTube video telling you where to go. And let's talk about all this once we get started.
Yeah, man.
But let's
Getting
get started.
thirsty.
So-
we have a bunch of 1 or 2 beers, and then we have like a couple sneak-in beers.
Sneak-in beers. There's definitely going to be some surprises during this. But again, so a shot of beer. Here are the rules. A shot of beer every minute for 100 minutes.
Yeah.
Over my shoulder, I'm going to have the countdown. So you'll be able to see it. We're not going to have any music or anything because we don't own any licensing rights or anything. And does Accident Prone even have?
Accident Prone safe. So if we
Does it have 100 minutes of music though?
we could just loop. I think maybe we have a good solid 25 minutes of recorded music. We could loop a minute of each song for the next Century Club that we do.
But with that, I'm going to start
The
the
200th Century
The
Club.
200th Century.
Oh yeah, the weekend. So I'm gonna start the countdown. You guys can see it, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yep.
I can see it. Can you see it? No. Oh yeah, they can see it too. Well, that's the
Cracking my
countdown.
beer.
Okay. So get ready for your first shot in 5 seconds. 4.
Oh, I didn't record
I'll be a
anything.
little behind. That's fine. Okay, so we're live.
Oh, we're good. Okay, so I brought.
Yeah, explain.
We'll talk about our beers. I have purchased a beer I've never had before. 1.9 rating on Untapped. Budweiser Select 55. Now I chose this beer because
Always smart to reload, by the way. Too.
right
I've
away.
never done this before. I've done the Power Hours. I've never done a Century Club, and Matt had kind of given me the download. You're gonna get full, and you're gonna get hammered. So I said, let me get the lowest calorie beer I can find
Right.
that still had alcohol in it,
Yeah.
and that's Budweiser Select 55, just under the alcohol of a Busch Light. So still a valid beer. Just super low.
Just
calorie.
a valid beer.
We
No
met the
offense-
bare
No
minimum
offense to
requirement.
Budweiser, but
We met the bare minimum.
you know,
Love it.
that's what I got, and then I have a St. Archer's Gold in the cooler and a Busch Light, and Matt has gifted me, which I really appreciate.
Yeah, man.
A Bud Light Apple. I've been looking and looking, can't find it.
You guys
So
should.
I will have that
Shoot.
during this. Ooh, thanks for keeping an eye. So that's my my summary.
Great summary, JT.
Thanks.
Matt, how about you?
Well,
What you got?
my leadoff beer is a Mick Ultra. I'm going with a similar strategy to what producer JT said, but I will not buy a Budweiser flagship product. I know Busch Light is Anheuser-Busch, but Mick Ultra is where I was at because I forgot when I was in Wisconsin to pick up some Mick Golden Light. Otherwise, that would have been my choice beer. So this is my leadoff beer. I've got a smattering of randos that I'm going to do. And there's one special surprise that I hope I can get the guys convinced on around minute 70. So we'll
minute
see.
70.
Uh-oh.
I hope so. I got 5 seconds, and then we'll get Chris's take. Mick Ultra was that was the one I had in hand until I found this one.
Cheers.
2.
And thanks to
I like
to
that they
Arrow
can see
Wine
it.
and Spirits in Oakwood for having this beer. They also had another level in between the 100 calorie and the 55 calorie. It was like a 75 calorie.
Oh,
They had a lot of different Budweisers there.
crazy.
Crazy. All
All
right.
Cobra, I like.
Busch Light.
Yep. Tried and true. Standard.
Straight up.
If you're familiar of the Brew Crew podcast, you're familiar with the affinity that we have with Busch Light.
That affinity will stay.
Yeah, that's never going away.
So a couple things never go away. Chuggalos, Busch Light, Can Art Boner segment.
Yep.
Those are
I
staying.
hope so, yeah.
Those are
Yeah,
staying.
I hope the can
The
art
Can
goes.
Art segment's staying, but I was debating whether or not we should change it.
Oh, maybe we should. Let's
Let's
discuss
talk about it.
The can art.
We've got some time today.
Yeah, the Can Art.
It's weird.
Segment.
Ball sack segment.
Oh, that could work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably not. I mean, we're trying to
Yeah.
go a little bit more legit.
Can Art Taint.
And we're up.
I like that this has a visual counter compared to our previous
I do too.
Power Hours because then we forget where we're at.
Yeah, these Bud Selects aren't 1.9. They're
Are
not.
they
I mean,
5-0?
they're not great,
Are they 5-0?
but they're not. I mean, there's like no flavor at all. I'll give you a shot on your next one if
Oh,
you want to taste
I'll,
it.
I'll drink one. I'll do a whole
Yeah,
one.
all right, yeah. Feel free.
Like,
also got
instead
some,
of a shot, you'll just do a whole
pita
beer.
Just
chips
a
here
whole
if you
beer.
guys want
Just
some pita.
on the 30-second. Yeah.
I was contemplating on the way here, like, should I kick it off just where I just chug a
I
whole beer
thought
right
about-
away just
yeah.
to be a man? But
Wow.
I thought I pussied
Yeah.
out. Like,
No, same here. I admittedly, and I told Matt this yesterday, I've been nervous about this all week.
Really?
I have been
I haven't
nervous.
been
'cause
nervous about
I
it.
feel like it was hyped to a point where it's like, am I going to pass out? Am I going to
Because
throw
I've
up?
said I've never completed one.
Right.
Yeah. That's
I've never
really what did
attempted it. JT's never attempted
Cheers,
it.
gents.
I feel pretty good because we've done 2 power hours already.
Yeah.
And
That's priming, really.
as we approach the end of the power hours, I've always felt like, man, I could just keep going.
I'm
So
sad that this is
the
over.
Century Club has never felt unattainable, but I also didn't know that you've attempted it and never completed it. So that is daunting, but at the same time, it's just taking shots of beer with your friends.
Yeah,
So-
right. I was definitely up for the challenge. I was worried. I'm more worried that with this new Brew Crew podcast, we're professional now.
Oh,
I don't want to have our first Brew Crew episode with me, hanging over the toilet.
yeah. That's if you hang over the
Vomiting
toilet.
out my lunch.
That's butt chug, JT.
That's butt chug JT.
Old
that's
school.
gone now. I left that
Yeah.
outside. I'm Brew Crew JT. Oh, we got screensaver.
Oh,
I have no idea
screensaver.
where
Oh,
we're
no
at.
good.
Dang it. Okay.
Oh man, technical difficulties, folks. But during this technical difficulty, here's a clip from our
here we go.
first episode. Just kidding.
Oh, it went. Yeah.
Yep.
We're not going to be editing this episode, so
No.
there's not going to be clips. But
It's
I'm
gonna be
gonna
raw.
I'm gonna throw the clips constantly.
So, right off the top, before we get too fun, there's a special list of thank yous that I need to run through.
All right.
And you know me, I came
I
prepared.
like that. I want
know.
to thank some people too. Everyone you're thanking.
So, thank yous. As we've hit the 100th,
List
we did this on our first anniversary, and now 2 years and 1 day of being a podcast. So, the first thank yous of many for the Brew Crew podcast. So, thank yous off the top rope to Stacy, Caterade, and the Sues for
Yes.
putting up and being very supportive of this shenanigans.
Ditto.
Especially considering that we've only brought in about $1,200 and you guys haven't seen a penny of that. Chuggalos near and far. Next shot. Namely, the first ones that have been there since the beginning. Dr. Stev, and Chuggalo Mom, who I saw today.
Chuggalo Mom.
Chuggalo Mom is in the area. Chuggalo Mikey, Chuggalo Ryan /OC, Nort Dog, DBC, and who else am I forgetting?
DBC.
Chuggalo Dave, who is sponsored
Yeah, Chuggalo Dave.
yeah.
multiple times.
Chuck. I don't know that he was there from the beginning.
No,
But he's been there for a while.
But we're glad he's here.
And we're
Hopefully
going
he's
with
here.
Nort
glad.
Dog now. I find that interesting.
With
Is that the new Brew Crew name?
for Nort Dog?
Yeah.
I'm always thankful for Nort Dog's
No,
inputs.
I'm saying Randy
He's
Orton.
Randy
versus
Orton.
Nort Dog.
Oh, yeah, you know what? I even
changed
wrote
his
down.
name.
No, Randy Orton.
Randy Orton.
Randy Orton. Gosh, thank you. We've had so many episodes.
Yeah.
It's been a while since
That's
we've
a
talked to
really
him.
good list. Your mom as well.
I did do. Yeah, she
been there.
She doesn't comment. She always
Cheers.
comments on the social media stuff.
Yeah, that's where I see her. But
Yeah,
I don't know.
She always likes. She's
listener.
always one of the first to like. Mr. B is up there. He sent a message.
Yep, Mr. B.
I'd be remiss to say my father-in-law, Chuggalo Todd, if I didn't mention him.
Definitely.
Yep.
He definitely gives me pointers and gives me shit if I say anything negative about him. So, Chuggalo Todd, I love you. So there you go. That's positive. You can't hate on me for that. I'm sure he'll come up with a reason.
Oh
I
yeah.
also want to thank D20, Branch and Bone, Crooked Handle.
Yep, those were going to be the hot spots.
Oh, you already.
No, they were
oh,
coming.
And then was there? Oh, and King's Table.
King's Table.
Also, do want to thank Eudora just for motivation.
I couldn't
Dora.
figure out.
And Warped Wing.
I was trying to tell Chuggalo Pete. Oh,
Chuggalo Pete. Oh,
Yeah.
we didn't forget Chuggalo Pete. We were just messing
Sorry,
with it.
Stacey.
Cheers, guys.
Big Pete.
I've been trying to come up with a nickname
Petey
for him.
Pablo, man.
Can we make that a subject? We all know Pete.
Petey Pablo. That's
So
what I call
so
him.
I call him
or
PP.
Pistol Pete.
I call him PP. He sees you in the hallways at work, by the way, Cobra.
Yeah, we make eye contact, but we don't talk.
Yeah, he says that. He goes, I don't know if he likes me
He's
or whatever. I
intense.
go, he's in the building. He's business.
I nod my head at him. I say hello, and he just like gives me the deadpan stare. I'm like,
Yeah, that's Pete.
all right, well, but I'm just
he
gonna
says
keep
that
trying.
about you. That's awesome. He's
I
like,
love
he
it.
Just, I don't know if I pissed him off or something like that.
No,
I go,
no. We walk around
nothing.
each other all the time. I hope we continue this awkward relationship. Honestly,
this is
now
awesome.
it's like a challenge.
Yeah.
Chuggalo Pete was helping out yesterday. He brought me Taco Bell as I was
Nice.
transferring the stuff over on
That's a
Podbean.
friend.
Yeah.
That's a friend.
Yeah, this is a true friend.
So
Anyone that'll bring
Taco Bell test.
I tried to be reasonable, so I kept it to a bean burrito and a cheesy gordita crunch. But
I don't know about you guys, but I'm already shithoused.
But again, thank you everyone that supports and takes the time to listen and give feedback, whether it's through text messages or emails or when we're in person or going to someone's desk on Wednesday morning every time you've heard the pod. Believe me, we talk about it.
We do.
We are nothing without you guys. Literally, if we got 0 downloads, we would probably just shut the cameras off and take the clothes off and just drink beer.
If you're downloading this and you're listening to this 100th episode at work, you'd better have a cooler of beer there at work. You better be doing 100 shots of beer.
And especially with the COVID and stuff, you probably have a lightened manning at your company, so you can get away with just being on your
desk.
There's
no more rules.
No more hiding it. Just put it on your desk.
That's right.
Also, Chuggalo Nicole, did you say that?
I didn't say Chuggalo Nicole.
Wow.
She's been super supportive.
She has been very supportive.
Wore our shirt to the Ale Fest.
She did.
Shots.
Got me a cup.
If you like,
it said boner on it.
And Dr. Please take no hostility or offense to the fact that we changed our banner picture. Because you just had.
Oh man, you gotta change your settings, bro.
Yeah, you had it emblazoned. I've got the remote right there. You had the our old name emblazoned on that banner that you made.
Yep.
So that's why we just changed it to the picture of the thrice of us.
I do like that banner, by the way.
Yeah.
The picture of us. I logged in this morning and I was like, oh, I love that. That's great.
It's great until Stacy pointed out when you click on it.
Yeah.
So I did not click on it.
It crops us here because otherwise your guys' hands are down towards like you're wanting me to fill your cups.
What were we trying to accomplish with that photo?
We had 3 or 4 beers at that time.
Yeah, we had 3 or 4 beers.
Definitely.
Yeah. Right. For some reason we held our glasses towards Matt's tap.
Yeah.
And
I'm not sure what we were thinking.
It just came naturally to all 3 of us.
One of my favorite statements about being drunk is 2 sheets to the wind. Remember that I told that story about Mike Day in Thailand? He used to say 2 sheets to the wind all the time.
I put it right there for you guys, so you guys can trash.
Oh, awesome!
Perfect. Yep. I'm gonna do the
we were 3 or 4 sheets to the wind.
The next one I'll get the 55 Select.
The only reason I'm not empty is these are 16 ounces. So otherwise, and I would bet that I have just amount of difference left from those guys. I was going to do math in public there, but I just didn't want to do it.
Don't do it. It's too late.
Worth?
Yeah.
Most likely.
Burping is good and important right now.
Burping is so good.
Good and important.
So it happened a lot until I puke a little bit in my mouth.
I just want to put a bow on as I see the clock tick down.
Cheers, gents.
Sorry, Stacy. Oh, that was good. Our thank yous so far have been just words and small gifts that we've been able to provide you guys. But this is, again, another outshout to the blowout that's still going to happen in February.
Yeah.
Yeah,
correct?
the blowout. Yeah. Now that we're on Podbean and we're getting a lot of advertising money.
Exploding.
Like so much.
This party
might get paid for without us even contributing.
Pretty soon we're going to start giving away all-inclusive vacations to the top Chuggalos and, new cars, probably Ferraris.
I did want to mention
house necklaces.
They ask you where you want ads to be if they put them in.
Yeah.
And
let's get some feedback.
Did select the beginning and end.
Oh, okay.
Uncheck the middle because no one wants ads in the middle.
Not in the
middle. So if you hear ads at the front and the back end, that's just the cost of business. Please stick with it. Skip 15 seconds ahead or whatever.
It'd be great right in the middle of the
It'd be nice if you listen to those ads. Oh, man. Yeah, wouldn't it? That'd be awesome. Oh.
Sir Mix-a-Lot said it best when he said little in the middle.
Little in the middle.
But she's got much back.
Yeah, she's got much back. Yes.
My goal now is to not let this screensaver. Let's see if I can remember that. That's my goal.
I think you're going to do it.
We'll see. So now that we've got the thank yous out of the way and how we're going to physically thank you guys publicly, let's talk about what preparation you guys made to prepare your bodies for today's experience.
Great question. Mm-hmm. I personally started with 9 hours of sleep. I hydrated last night really well, and then I got 9 hours of really good sleep. And then this morning, I had my standard 2 cups of coffee, but I skipped my breakfast, and then I had an early lunch, which consisted of a very large ham and cheese sandwich, which was thick on the bread. But I had that at like 10:30. We're doing this at noon, by the way.
Yeah,
guys.
noon.
And we're due for a shot. I had a few chips on the side. I skipped the fruit. Normally I'll have some fruit with my lunch, but I skipped that today. I didn't want any acidity or anything, or any extra acidity.
Yeah.
Because I already had acidity from the coffee. And that was pretty much it. And all the water I drank was mineral water.
Oh, nice.
I love mineral water.
Oh.
So that was my prep. And then obviously a 12-pack of Busch Lattes.
Yeah.
JT?
Well, you guys are you have more scientific approach. I hydrated a lot last night with the Mio vitamin.
Nice.
And a ton of water. And then I got about 7 hours of sleep, which is pretty good for me. And then I had a Whopper at about 10:30.
I love it.
That's
great.
I don't eat fast food very often anymore. And I was like, I need the grease, I need the bread.
I like it.
Get a Whopper. And I have a Whopper it's been so long.
I know.
No one talks about Burger King anymore.
I haven't had Burger King since I moved to Ohio.
Yeah, it's been a while for me, and I went there. It was perfect. Hit the spot.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
I'll get a Whopper every once in a while, but it's like once in a while means once every like 2 or 3 months. Yeah. You know, it's not. It's not like once a week or like once a month.
I'd say it's probably been a year since I've been to Burger King.
They were my jam with their rodeo burgers, barbecue sauce and onion rings.
Oh yeah,
that was my
jam. I remember
jam.
that. Yeah, that was a long time ago.
High school.
High school. Yeah. Okay.
Need to bring it back. Bring it back.
Bring back the rodeo.
I know BK Lounge is listening, so.
Oh yeah,
BK Lounge.
They're sponsoring us soon.
God, that was an ouch out. That was, I was listening. That was in the 30s, I think. 30s and 40s was the BK Lounge episodes.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, if you're new to the Brew Crew podcast, go back to 30s and 40s for the episodes. That's when the BK Lounge was a sub-sponsor.
Hot topic.
There's so many great moments in our history.
There is. If you're new to the Brew Crew podcast, you should listen to the previous 99 episodes.
Yeah.
A couple of times at least.
A few times, yeah.
Skip episode 1.
And skip episode 1 because we were wet behind the ears.
Yeah, I have notes. I listened to it yesterday.
Oh yeah. You did. And so you want to mention that?
We'll talk about it.
Oh, okay. You want to wait?
So my preparation, I did mine a little bit different. So typically I don't eat breakfast. When I'm intermittent fasting, I don't eat breakfast till 10:30, 11 anyways. But I sent these guys a picture. So I had some cabbage left over. So I cut up some cabbage, some bacon, some eggs, and then some beef and cabbage, and I mixed that all together. And then I realized I made too much for what my goal was going to be today. So that was, and obviously, we have the water packets Revitalize. So it's liquid hydration, or liquid IV is what they call it.
Oh, okay.
Those are really good. Unfortunately, I'm just left with passion fruit right now, which is disappointing.
Do you inject those or do you drink them?
You drink them. So 1 glass of water turns into 4 glass just because of the minerals and whatever. I can give you guys at the end of today,
Gotcha.
so then you guys can have them tomorrow because they're awesome. We use them on the cruise and anytime we have a bad day. So then I had that relatively earlier in the day. Then I just started pounding water. So one rule, I think we've said this already, but maybe JT was out of earshot. Some of the purists might comment that at Centurion Club you don't have any release of fluids. We're not going to enforce that.
I'm releasing fluids right now.
I encourage urination just to keep the flow going. But I did prepare a lovely plate of cheese and crackers. So we've got venison, jalapeno cheddar venison.
Very good.
From Chuggalos Ryan, a 5-year cheddar, and some
Townhouse
crackers.
5-year cheddar, nice.
Yeah. I might put it back in the fridge here, but all right.
Shot 20 here.
I remember when we were back on episode 20. Well, I don't really remember that, but a long time ago we had episode 20.
So,
we were still trying to figure out how to podcast.
Oh yeah.
We got to a point where, you would spend a lot of time editing, or sometimes I would edit and I would spend like a day or two editing. I'm like, I have to cut this piece out and cut this piece out.
Yeah.
And now there's no editing.
There's no editing.
It's just adding a few intros and exits and things like that. And everything else is just wired tight.
I'm hoping, and I've started looking, because I know you do it for your other affiliation, but hoping to start editing a little bit, like putting a front splash screen or...
Oh, yeah, on the video?
Like when you had your Whopper, like I would have thrown in the that's a bold strategy cotton. We'll have to see if it plays off.
Oh, that'd be great.
Oh, what am I going to go for?
Should do that.
Yeah, pro YouTubers, man, they've got great edits, dude.
There's some good editing.
I The YouTube that I watch is like old man YouTube. Your screensaver came on, dude.
Oh man.
So how long did that last?
Yeah,
It's over.
One time.
Yeah.
So now I know
Time.
it's 5 minutes. So it's my shield, but if I leave this page, so all right, I knew. I'll just take an extra drink for that.
Yeah, the YouTube that I watch is like old man YouTube, where I like to watch like where people build cabins and stuff. So
I watch the same one.
So it's
the primitive.
it's different.
The primitive guy.
Primitive guy's pretty good.
The primitive.
There's so many different ones out there.
Yeah.
There's so many different ones. But my kids watch, obviously not that.
Loud,
Yeah,
shaky,
loud.
Lots of big words.
Yeah.
You need to catch up on the new season of Alone.
I know.
This has been my favorite season so far because it's 100 days. These people are legit.
Oh, they're already 100 days in?
No, the winner has to last 100 days,
Oh, gotcha.
and you get $1 million.
I like it. I love it. I love it.
Malone's great.
Sorry, Stacy.
I've decided that I'm going to build a cabin out of my property.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yep. I've always, ever since I was a kid, going up into the Smoky Mountains and stuff, I was enamored with A-frames.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
I love A-frame cabins, man. They're just my absolute favorite. And I've got these plans for a small, it's basically like a tiny house, but it's an A-frame. It's super cheap, and I'm going to build it out of my property. One, just to have something to do with my kids. Two, to learn how to build a cabin properly, because probably later in my life, I'll actually do a more
Are you going to do
legit
that? Yeah. Ray Morris and everything? Or
I'll do everything.
Yeah.
I'll do everything. I want to build it all myself.
Morrison 10, sorry.
Yeah.
Not Rigor Mortis.
Rigor mortis?
I got some rigor mortis going on right now.
I might mix it up. I'm feeling bold right now.
Wow.
I might go ahead, get something a little more potent.
Really?
I don't know. We'll see. I've got a bullet in there. Like I
You
said.
want some Old Forester?
Oh yeah, not that bold.
No, the YouTube. We need to step up our YouTube game and whoosh, hit with some cool features.
Like
I say that, but it's like you're the one that does it.
My favorite one. I can't wait to do it. Is in PowerPoint, and we hate it. Is the fast spin.
Oh, there's been...
I love that though in YouTube.
Oh, yeah. We can do it.
God, this is going quick.
It is. We're already
is.
up to 22.
Jeez.
We're almost done. I feel like this day
I should already order my
is a
Uber.
waste.
You know what?
Shot.
You know what we should have done is had the episode list, and every time we were on a new shot, we just talk about our favorite memory from episode 24, and we just look at the beers
my
that we
God.
had.
Oh, yeah.
Could you remember?
We could do that.
Because I remember.
It's so difficult to remember.
We're getting close to. What was it? Episode 28 to 31 or something was our King's Table one. Episode 6 was D20. Episode 5 was the Power Hour.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Oh yeah, it fades after that though.
Yeah.
Those are just like Hallmark.
Blend together. I mean,
Yeah.
there's so many of them.
We've had so much beer.
I couldn't count, so I was loading them into.
I can't count either.
I was loading them into.
bad.
I was loading them into Podbean yesterday.
Yeah.
And JT goes, and they load in order. It's not by the name or the number.
Like the number at the
It's how you load them.
Oh, okay.
So you'll notice on Podbean, and I apologize. There's one that's out of order, and JT goes, because he was helping me for moral support. He was going to log in and do it at the same time. Only one person can be signed into the Podbean account
As an admin?
as an admin.
Oh, really?
So
I
he
didn't
logged in.
know
I go,
that.
did you just log in? He goes, yeah. And he goes, oh yeah, I'm going through. So he went through on like the Chuggalos side of things, not the
Yeah.
admin side.
Yeah.
And he goes, yeah, you're missing episode 35 or Namaste. Was it 23?
Yeah, Namaste. I
Namaste
forget
was
which one.
episode 23.
Oh.
So that was the one when I
I
was
definitely
gone.
remember that episode.
Yeah.
I felt weird after that one. Like, oh man, I think we might have pissed Matt off.
Violated because episode 22 I was gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you guys said something. Oh, Matt's going to be so heated. And I came back and I was like, Namaste. Everything's
Oh, yeah,
Oh
fine.
no, we pretended like you'd quit or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you came back and we're all like calm and stuff. It was weird.
Yeah. Because
Scared me.
and then as soon as
It's scary.
here's some trivia from behind the before we drink this. There's some trivia coming up that I'm going to hit you with, like almost like pop-up video.
Oh, my gosh.
Ooh, this is a pop-up video episode.
So after the cameras went off, I was cool, calm, and collected on episode 23 for Namaste. And after the cameras went off, that I just unloaded. That's when like the anger came out. I was like, son of a, So for that episode, I held it together for
What
an
were you
hour
mad
or
about?
whatever.
I don't remember.
I was fake mad.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I wasn't mad about
Yeah.
anything, but you
Yeah.
guys thought it
I
was,
like,
so I wanted
did
to
he think we were serious?
I want to do the
I
complete
felt so weird.
opposite of what
Oh, okay,
you
yeah.
guys. So I'm still trying to eat a little bit during this.
Yeah, that's fine.
You're having a couple.
I haven't
Cobra,
eaten
you've
anything.
stayed. Yeah, you're completely. I've got some
I
of
have
his
no hunger.
favorite things in front.
I know. That is my favorite. I'm gonna get to it. I promise you, I'm gonna
It'll
get to
get
it. But I have no hunger yet.
So going through the back catalog, I listened to episode 1 yesterday, just for shits and giggles, and we got.
Did
about
you have
5
any
seconds
giggles
left.
or just all shits?
Lots of giggles, but those giggles were quite
Sad?
fake. They were uncomfortable.
Fake-
More. They
fake
were like
during the
cringe.
pod?
They were like cringe. Like, oh man, I can't believe this was us during episode 1. So if this is your first episode, 1, thanks for joining us. That's fantastic that you found our podcast. 2, when you do go back, either listen to the first episode knowing that it's our worst, or don't listen to it at all. The first episode, we had so little together.
It's not pro. It's not pro. Like there's no. We knew nothing about making a podcast.
Yeah,
we knew nothing
exactly.
about recording
and you
one.
grow. That's the process.
What-
you
what-
always grow.
What was the hardware? Was that just the
It's
laptop?
always
were
been
using-
Audacity.
What were we using?
Because when did we buy the microphone?
We bought the microphone for like the 3rd episode, I think.
It must have
What
been the
did we use?
It must have been the microphone on the laptop.
Yeah, it must have been the laptop.
So it sounds hollow and like distant.
Yeah, and so
Because you can't place like a laptop
Gotta show
microphone. Man, they're starting to speed up now.
I know they're getting closer together.
Yeah, you can tell we're getting into story time.
So it starts out by me saying, "Welcome to Butt Chug," and that's it. And I was like, "Where's the rest of this?" And and then our rating system. That's where the cringes start.
Oh yeah.
First, we were talking about the beer, and like we hadn't established with each
I'm just
other
gonna chill
what we
this
liked.
off.
Right.
You know, like that was the first time we heard that Chris didn't like coriander, and that was, and we had not really like established. Like,
I
okay,
love coriander. I don't like coriander in
like,
beer.
like Matt's
Have to
more, proficient in these categories, and Chris is in these, and I'm in these. We were just like throwing out these wild, generalized, like IPAs are blah blah blah. Like we weren't getting specific on anything, and then our rating
Apologies on the
system at
noise.
the time was a cheek rating system, which it is now, but we switched on episode 2 to the 5-point scale.
Damn it.
Untap scale. All right, ready? Take a shot. And so I said, I was like, I give this beer a 1 cheek on can art, and I was like, and that's a good score. And then a half a cheek on flavor, so I gave it 1.5 cheeks. But we were on a 2-cheek scale out of 0.5 increments.
Do you remember that beer? Because we just talked about it last
What, the
week.
very first beer?
Yeah.
Very first beer.
It was ironic. I brought it. Here's a hint. I brought it, but it's from Chicago.
Yeah.
Is it Pipeworks?
Yeah,
It is
Pipeworks.
Pipeworks
It was Little Citra.
Little Citra?
I think it was Little or something like that. Some Citra or Little Citra.
It wasn't Ninja vs.
I
Unicorn?
thought it was Ninja vs. Unicorn.
It was Little Citra.
But it was Pipeworks.
It was Pipeworks.
And
I'm gonna look it up just
that
to
first
get it right.
episode, like, real fans will appreciate...
2-1.
I wasn't loaded. Fuck.
Oh.
Real fans will appreciate this because our episodes have been getting a little bit longer. I think that first episode was barely 40 minutes. And we left each other high-fiving and we're like, pfft,
This is awesome.
first step pod, second step money. And we walk up to the mailbox every day and we're disappointed because it's not coming yet. But
Yeah, it was Little Citra. You gave it on Untapped 3.0, and you said, our first podcast beer, I'll let you guys know where you can catch Butt Chug. It was great. That was your...
fantastic.
Don't look for the butt chug anymore. Well, you
No.
can, but
You
it'll
can.
direct you to Brew
We
Crew.
still own our archive. We're not
Yeah.
giving up the archive.
I would look in the near future, probably in the next coming
Sorry,
weeks.
Stacey.
We're gonna have an actual website as well.
Yeah.
I got the domain for that,
That's
so
awesome.
I want to put together an actual website.
Put the
that
spreadsheet on there.
It'll,
Yeah,
the
spreadsheet.
spreadsheet, the tracker, the scores, everything.
Stickers.
Headshots.
Stickers. You can order some swag if
If
you
you
want it.
were gifted one of these shirts from Matt, hold on to it.
Yeah, hold on
That's
to
a
it.
collect-
Because when
Collector's
we're
item.
like in the Joe Rogan atmosphere,
I still
and
have.
we're selling our souls to Spotify for
close.
$20 million, those shirts are going to be valuable.
I still have 2
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Well, I'd hold on to
super
them
rich.
because those are going to be valuable.
Yep.
Well,
You're gonna be
we're
super rich.
dealing with our measly couple mil from Spotify. You're also going to have the shirts to sell.
Right.
I know yours was a little small, and I said I would trade it out.
I think it looks good on
fine.
you, man.
Okay.
Makes them look ripped.
I didn't do anything to it.
No. I felt bad.
I thought
was
for
like, you
sure
just need a
that
brain
we
tumor,
would all
trade
be
it
wearing
out.
it. But
I brought mine. I wasn't sure. I didn't want to not wear it.
I know
And
we've got the
also
sign.
wanted to wear this shirt.
I would gladly wear mine.
All right,
That
we'll throw
shirt
them
is
on.
awesome.
Yeah, I wanted to wear this.
I think in the coming weeks or months we're gonna put some swag up on
Yeah,
the website.
We will.
That you can buy. But then if you're a loyal Chuggalos, then of course you're gonna land some for free because you're awesome
Because you're
and
awesome.
you support us.
I'm really excited. Drink.
I'm really excited.
I'm excited about this new direction.
excited.
I think we've talked about changing the name for a while, trying to weigh the pros and the cons. Like,
Yep.
are we selling out? Are we? And we don't care anymore. We're selling out,
Yep.
but we've put so much work into this podcast, so much effort that the people who do like it love it.
Yeah.
So it feels like the
They
work we're
embrace
putting in isn't matching like what's happening with the podcast in the general internet.
I mean we are really close to surpassing 10,000.
yeah,
listens.
we're getting there quick.
I think through the coronavirus thing there was
That's the big
Yeah.
thing.
there was a
huge
big dip
Mm-hmm.
because everyone's schedules was turned upside down, but now as schedules are beginning to somewhat come back to normal,
Yeah,
right.
I've noticed that our listens have increased
Yeah, they
dramatically, and if that continues, then
Drink.
we're gonna blow through 10,000 soon.
So
yeah.
the nice thing is,
I can't imagine that we got to 10,000 listens.
I know it seemed like it was like we were going to do this February thing and we were going to be like on the brink. But I think we're going to have surpassed it
So
like months or two early.
the big thing too is, breweries are reaching out to us like
Left and right.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Left
Yeah.
and right and center.
Yeah, but all cardinal directions. Just that's why the YouTube part.
Yeah.
Remember when we would joke about it and we're like, "Gosh, if you could see this now,
could
now
just
you
see
can't
this.
see it." Yeah,
Technology's crazy.
like we're
only see
we're
me
pointing
now,
at things
Dad.
like JT. They can't see you pointing at the can art. That's
Yeah.
why you had to. The quality of what JT used to say on the Canner Boner segment was terrific. Like you could close your eyes or be.
Yeah, I
Alan
hope
Keller
that you still
and listen.
close your eyes during the Can Art Boner segment.
Now
Just see what happens, Close your eyes, see what happens.
Close your eyes for the boner segment.
That's my motto.
close your eyes.
Close your eyes, see what happens. You never know.
Oh, I don't have a full shot there. All of you, please.
I think I'll switch it up the next one.
This I don't like this.
A third of the way.
I don't like this Bud Select 55. By the way, it's fucking gross.
Whatever, dude. it's
Bush
all I've
Light
had
is
so
like
far today.
Bush Light is like pure premium good shit.
Yeah, I know.
And this is
I brought a
fucking
Bush
gross.
Light, and we got this Blapple, which I'm really excited about. But I want to push it off till later.
The Blapple is coming.
Oh my god.
And that's Dr. Um's name. And more about Dr. Let's just laud him for a second.
yeah, Dr.
So we were talking like highlights. We put it out on our social media. What have been some of your highlights? And of course, Dr. I think he has us on alert or whatever the kids do these days, notification.
Mm-hmm.
So he typically responds in the first 30 to 45 seconds, which is ironic when you think about the place we work in.
Yeah.
So his first thing that he said, his highlight when I said, what is your highlight from the first 99 episodes? And he said the Hopsy episode, which he
Hopsy,
hosted.
yeah.
I wasn't there.
Nope.
Can you guys talk about it?
Yeah.
Can you guys talk about the magic that occurred with that
Sure.
episode?
We'll start by saying that we worked out a date and time for Dr. And he invited us to his house so we could try this Hopsy. There was no beer that needed to be purchased or brought. He had it all. We went, must have been 3-4 day drive up to Tip City.
Yep.
And then we
it's
got
Canada,
there.
pretty much.
Yeah, and very nice neighborhood and everything. And
Well, Canadians are nice people.
Yeah, exactly. So we
Lovely.
went to Tip City, went to Dr. house, had this Hopsy there, and that's what we had. We drank that the whole. I don't even think we had like a pre beer.
I don't think we had
it was all
nope.
Hopsy stuff.
It was all Hopsy. It was great to go to Dr. house. I'd never been there.
And you pretty much live in Mexico, so it's quite the trek for you.
yeah.
Yeah, I had so many different connecting flights, and then I had to rent a car, and it was just difficult. But either way, It was a long and arduous journey,
Yeah.
but it was the juice was worth the squeeze.
Yeah.
For that
Good
trip.
episode. He was he was podcast ready.
I don't think
his first episode.
Yeah, he was
better than our
ready.
first
Yeah,
episode.
absolutely. I mean, we wouldn't be here without Dr. I don't think.
No.
Really.
Probably not. Saved our lives.
That's
saved
why I
our
mentioned
lives.
him first.
Yep.
So if he listens to this, and I know he will.
The Hopsy was cool, other than the fact that
Dr.
it sounded like a train crossing. That
Yeah,
was the
it
only
was
drawback
so
to the
loud.
Hopsy. I think Dr. would agree with that.
Yeah.
But
Loudest.
my
thing
favorite
ever.
part about that podcast was not the podcast; it was post podcast when we
Yes.
went to eat chicken wings.
Oh yeah.
Afterwards,
Yeah.
we all went to a chicken wing joint.
Apparently, this place is like very well regarded.
It's a great dive bar, man. It's a really great dive bar.
Yeah.
And there was a little bit of a wait on our food, and we were sitting down with his neighbors. But still, it was just a fun evening.
Yeah, it was.
I really enjoyed myself.
Yeah.
And I'm very thankful that Dr. hosted us, and we had that opportunity. So.
Yeah. Oh, usually after the podcast, we all go our separate ways.
Yeah.
In that situation, we all went out for dinner afterwards.
Yeah, it was great.
It was awesome. I forget what that place is called, Hinders or Grinders or something like that.
Oh yeah.
And it's very well regarded. And the wings were fine.
Yeah, so if you are more interested in that place, go to your Google App Store and download Grindr.
Okay. I'm not gonna talk about
that-
the one story at that night that I always bring up to Dr. because he's annoyed with it. So I'll give you that. I'll give you this one gift for the 100th episode that I won't.
Oh, so he gets a
mention.
gift. Shot.
I won't mention the one thing about that.
So
It was
as
his neighbors.
so-
I'm not going to talk about it.
so as a listener, so that's a gift. So he's been paid out. So if he can't show up
That's
to
your gift.
the blowout party,
He's showing up.
already had his gift.
Now I do remember that week. That was the week that Disney Plus came out. It's their streaming service. If you know Dr.
Yeah, he
is
calls himself a
insanely
Disney dad.
fanatical about
a
Disney.
proud
He
Disney
loves-
dad.
so I
That was the
remember-
same week that Disney Plus came out.
I don't.
Yeah.
It was
It
November.
was either came out or was announced.
I-
Because it was
probably
we
announced.
talked about it
Announced.
when I got to his house.
Announced.
I got. Yeah, I think it was announced because
He's
Disney
big.
Plus didn't come out till this year.
Oh, did it?
That was a big week for me because it's when I got back from my deployment. So I was texting producer JT when I was on the way to my cabin
Good catch.
up north.
I like that.
Sorry, Stacy. And the important thing of that was the best editing you've ever done is when you put the dubstep in
Yeah, the
his
dubstep.
Hopsy.
That was
so
awesome.
you alluded to it as a train whistle. So I was texting him, and I'm about ready to run out of phone signal at the time. So he goes, just wait till the next one because I'm veering all over the road. I'm just laughing. He goes, just wait till the next one. So the first one was like innocent. I wish I knew what episode that was.
I'll find it.
Yeah. So anyways, the second episode, we'll come up with the episode. The second Hopsy churn, it's like a 90-second like, you guys all know dubstep.
Yeah, dubstep.
But it was incredible. I got to reload.
Was it loud humming noises?
Yeah, it might
That
be.
was episode 60.
Yeah, I was gonna say it probably in the 60s.
Yep,
but-
Hopsy home draft kit.
There it is.
So I think Hopsy went under as a business though. So we've lasted.
They did.
We've lasted longer than
We
Hopsy,
outlasted Hopsy.
which is crazy.
Oh, did I miss it? Okay.
I'm trying to watch it on the
Yeah,
screen.
that's what
and
I'm
then when
trying to watch it too.
And then when Cobra
I'm
lights
watching
up,
it legit style.
yeah.
Legit style.
So again, Dr.
Official term.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
and
thanks
and I
for
know
being such a big fan.
Yep.
he's gifted
That's
us
awesome.
stuff. The Busch Light Oreo commercial is still one of the worst ideas I've ever heard. But I know I've gifted him some beer. He's got a load of stickers. We've paid you back a little bit in kind for everything you've done for us.
Just
so
love the support.
Thank you. God, so that was like 10 minutes about Dr.
Busch
I know,
Light
yeah.
Oreo.
Yeah. Let's never mention
We got to
it
bring
again.
some Busch Light
Never.
commercials back with the new brand.
That was another thing. That was going to be my... So other people, I think Dr. said bring
Yeah.
back... Or maybe was it Randy Orton said that bring back the commercials?
One of them.
One of those two.
Yeah, it's a great idea. The commercials were fun.
So
I know.
I think we
think about
did
that.
too many, and it burned us out.
We did a lot.
it
Yeah.
did. It started feeling like homework.
Yeah.
It also
Because some of them were home runs.
Some of them were home runs. Some of them were generated
And I'm
literally
looking at
on the fly.
Yeah, I'm looking at you two for the home runs. I grounded out a couple of doubles.
What was that French one? That one.
I like some of the characters that
The
you
French
had.
one made me laugh because it was so awkward.
My favorite one was the closing your eyes like the moment of Zen. That's the best one I can remember. You know, the nice thing is I have everything. So I was going through my files. I am
Files.
I'm
file
ordered.
account.
Everything is here, and we've done. We're coming up on a shot, so I was gonna prep this. So I usually did this because I try to pre-produce as much as possible.
41 shots already.
So
So quick. We're almost halfway done.
Feels like we're there.
just
If this was a power hour, like, we'd be done almost.
Wait, I know.
That's crazy.
I just don't.
That's crazy.
remember Mad Libs. God.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Mad Libs
Mad
were
Libs was
fun.
fun. We should call them Matt Libs.
Oh man,
We
God.
missed that opportunity.
damn.
See, I'm just. You
great
know what?
idea. Like
Yeah.
2 years
Let's
later.
do it.
I'm just gonna put these out.
All right.
These are
Your Busch Light commercials?
these are commercials.
Yeah, you had the whole
Holy
script and everything,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. Matt would script
He
it.
would like.
Yeah, I would script
He was like, JT, you're gonna say exactly as it's written.
I would.
Okay? It even
Exactly
it
not.
even says inflection. It's like raised voice, then lower voice. No, I'm just kidding. It does say wailing though.
Yeah, I've got games in here. The games I did.
I would either not write mine
This
down.
was the one where Chris was gone. The first one Chris was gone for.
Yeah.
And drink.
Sometimes I would write mine on a Post-it note.
Oh, that's.
Oh, wait,
much
well,
different
yeah,
than
because
that
of work.
Budweiser. Holy shit! This St. Archer's Gold. I don't remember it tasting like that.
Is it delicious or
Well,
terrible?
we also the second thing we outlasted St. Archer's Gold.
Yeah, we did.
already
outlast St.
tanked?
Archer's Gold.
Yeah, they
We've outlasted so much. All those Super Bowl commercials. Terrible idea.
yeah. So St. Archer's Gold already. But anyway, so this is only some of them. I have a lot of digital folders that when I use the computer, but this stuff is hilarious. Anyways, in my own mind. Wow.
Solid gold. Solid gold.
What happened to the cheese and crackers?
I put it in the fridge because it's getting warm.
Oh,
you can
okay.
go. You can go grab
Okay,
it.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I was just never. I didn't even see him get up.
Oh, he was fast.
That was fast.
Oh,
I mean, like,
I think
goodness.
we're 42 shots.
I think I was close. I think I was close to losing
Yeah, you were
the
probably
screensaver.
were. All right, ready?
Okay, so the goal is not to lose it again.
I don't think there's enough in there for a shot.
Oh,
That's going to be a mixed shot.
I've mixed.
Ooh, a mixed shot.
Boosh latte. And
You know,
whatever else.
so if we
I
just
got room in here if you want to put some more in here.
Okay.
Tons of room.
because we're here for the Chuggalos.
We're here for the Chuggalos.
Let's
That's
talk
true.
about because all of us became friends with him in a different way. Let's talk about Chuggalo Stev.
Chuggalo Stev.
Yeah, so Cobra's gonna bring this up. So Cobra,
I'm excited. I want to talk about
you met him first, sort of, right?
it. Yeah, you met him first.
Well, spoiler alert. So he was introduced to the podcast
He was introduced to the podcast
by
via-
your spoke.
Yeah,
Through
through Susan at CJax, and he just latched onto it and really enjoyed it. I hope. I assume.
He seems to enjoy it.
So
But I never. If I ever met him in person, it was I was at the bar at CJax eating a burger.
because you guys go to all the same places.
Yeah, we go to the same places. He goes to D20 as well, but I don't know if we ever overlapped there. And if I ever go into CJax, I go to the bar, I eat a burger or whatever meal, I have a beer or two, and then I leave. I'm not a barfly there. I don't want to be a weirdo. So maybe I've seen Steve there. But other than that, no, we'd never met and sat down and drank beers, and we didn't have a relationship prior to the podcast.
So the beauty with this is we all miss podcasts from time to time. It's just unavoidable. There's real life outside of the church room, which is I forgot to thank the church room for hosting almost 90 of these, and then the Guac Club or Pit or whatever
Guac
you guys
Pit.
call it. Yeah,
The Guac Club.
yeah. I'm just mixing names.
The Guacamole Club.
So, Chuggalo Stev messaged me right before, right after we found out that Cobra wasn't going to be able to make the podcast, and he wanted to drop off some beer. And I go, well, fuck, man, if you can be here in the next 20 minutes, you could be on the podcast. So I don't know where he lives. Is he up in Canada? He just bought a house.
He said that he lived
I think it's in Kettering.
Troy.
Oh,
Troy. Yeah, so he's up.
Nowhere.
He's pretty much Canada. So anyway, he goes, fuck, I'll be there. And the only thing that you need to know about Chuggalos Stev is he just turned 24, bought his own house, and drinks.
He's the size of a house.
Yeah, he's the size of a house. So when he showed up, I almost didn't let him in, and I had to have. So listen to episode 88 or 89. It's called the Stev Invasion. So he just came to drop off beer, and I go, can you be on the podcast? JT was okay with it, and we're better with 3 voices. That's something JT has said since 14 weeks before we started the podcast. He goes, we need 3 voices. And I go, well, I can do impressions,
Yeah.
as Chris alluded to with some of the crappy characters I've made. So anyways, Stev showed up and was awesome once he warmed up.
Yeah. It took a minute or two.
Yeah.
But yeah, he warmed up
But,
pretty quick.
So if Dr. Notifications are on 45 seconds to, a minute, Stev is right behind him.
Mm-hmm.
So Stev is on top of it, and to have such a diverse palate for a 24-year-old, and we talked about that on the Stev Invasion.
Yep.
I was drinking Smirnoff Ices at 24,
Yeah,
or
Bud
Bud Light.
very
That's how
good.
terrible my palate was.
Yeah, I was surprised. And for beers like stouts. He's got a big taste for stouts.
And the big stuff. And when you walked in, I thought there was a chance that it could be a homicide where he kills me, but
Big dude.
He's
Big dude.
Yep.
wow.
Man, if he's looking like that at 24, 34, he's going to be
Yeah.
Brock Lesnar up
Just
in here.
we'll let you know from guys that have been through it, your metabolism doesn't keep unless
No.
you're a freak of nature.
Yeah, well, he seems to be doing fine.
Hopefully that sweet hairline of yours keeps though, because
Yeah.
you put a gut on and start losing this. Just things to watch out for.
Put the gun on.
Things to watch out for, Steve.
Man, wow, that took a depressing turn.
Yeah. Jeez. We love you, Steve.
Yeah,
thanks
we
for
love you,
tuning
Steph.
in.
Yeah.
So then-
thanks for being a fan.
There it
goes.
Epic fan.
Yeah, it was supposed to be.
Oh, perfect timing.
There we go.
This St. Archer's is lasting far longer than I thought it would. Longer than St. Archer's Gold lasted.
48.
So the closing, the bow on that story was Stev started listening to the podcast because of Cobra's better half, the Sues.
Mm-hmm.
We met him first. He was on the podcast, and then Cobra finally
Then I
met him.
met him, yeah.
Yeah.
Then
So
we
it's
sat
just-
down and had a beer at D20.
That's awesome.
It's funny when you're about halfway through a Century Club. So you listen to this during a Century Club, use our timer, listen to our stories. You'll find that story funny too.
So CJAX is about to open next week, but Steve quit.
Oh, he quit?
Yep.
What's he doing?
I don't know.
Why didn't he tell us? Now I kind of feel
I think he had a second job at the time.
he was working Trader Joe's.
Trader Joe's.
I thought it was DLM.
Oh, DLM. Yeah, it was DLM.
Those aren't the same.
No.
They're not the same.
Neither are in.
Yeah, it was
Beaver
DLM
Creek.
because he was giving me some inside scoop on that.
Oh,
Yeah,
because
the
they're
old
sandwiches or
inside
something.
pool,
they
yeah.
make, or-
the taps upstairs. I still have yet to go to the second floor of Dorothy Lane Market.
Oh, yeah, in your neighborhood, yeah.
Yeah.
God,
Apparently, it's awesome.
we're almost halfway
Is it?
there.
I love it, yeah.
I've never been up there.
I love it.
I'm
I
gonna
feel
do.
like I'm not welcome up there.
That's not true.
Oh, that's good.
I'm gonna do one more beer,
Yeah.
and then I'm
quit.
gonna
And then you're leaving. All right.
apply the
The
screws.
church room is ours.
You
All right.
guys.
Apply the screws.
You know what?
I'm about.
How shitty of me! I didn't turn on the lights to the
How
bar.
shitty of you, you
How
son of a
shitty.
bitch.
Yeah, turn on the lights, man.
That's right, JT. You won't even notice I got up.
Drink
Do you
Scott.
want your cheese and
That's true.
crackers now?
No, I opened these Stacy's pita chips.
Yeah, those are from my wife.
Yeah.
Homemade.
Stacy's pita chips.
Yep.
Homemade in a bag.
No, she packaged.
I like
it
your
for
guys'
the-
packaging methods. Or her packaging methods.
Yeah. Don't talk about
I
my
don't
wife's
think.
package.
I don't
That's
think.
kinda
There it is.
fine.
You know what?
Yeah.
Yeah, we missed one. Well, we didn't.
No, we didn't.
We're just 3 seconds behind.
Halfway there.
Whoa.
Yeah, like Bon Jovi.
We're living on a prayer.
How you guys feeling?
Typically, that's how I live my life.
I feel great.
I feel like we did this power hour, and it seemed like it was a long episode, and it was.
I got when the very
tedious and
first
it was-
power hour, I felt very nervous. The
was
last 20
trying.
minutes is like, uh-oh, here it comes. Like now I'm gonna be shithoused, and maybe I'm gonna puke, and maybe I won't make it. And,
This is nothing.
but this is easy, dude.
Besides the one edit where
This
we had
is
to edit
easy,
you out
dude.
30 at minute 31 for the rude comment that you made, I think this is going really well, don't you?
Oh
agree?
yeah, I remember minute 31 where I got really belligerent for
Yeah,
like
really just-
14 seconds.
Yeah. Very rude.
Yeah, we'll have to
very
edit
very
that out.
crude.
It was, sometimes you say some things, gotta edit them out.
Know when to hold them and know when to fold them. Rest in
Right.
peace, Kenny Rogers.
KR.
R.I.P. baby.
We should, I move, since we are now the Brew Crew
The Brew
podcast,
Crew.
I move that we do a Century Club every Tuesday with craft beer.
Oh yeah,
So we're going to need to bring
boy, our tolerance by the third year is
And
gonna
then-
be
Either-
And then we just moved to
Say,
liquor.
we could just
either
yeah,
tolerance,
we could just drink
either
whatever.
tolerance or end stage renal, whatever.
Like,
whatever.
that movie Beer Fest.
I just switch it up to
It's,
Busch Light.
we talk about beer movies every once in a while, but we don't talk about them a lot.
I love Beer Fest, dude.
Great movie. Isn't by the end of that their tolerance like insane because they drink like so much beer? It's been a long time since I've seen it.
GT, just for because production's sake, can you move a little bit to your right?
I can move wherever you want me to.
Excellent, thank you. Boom.
I should look at the camera more. I always look at the microphone.
Well,
You ever watch our
I'm trying.
YouTube videos?
I try to work on my eye contact on this.
I try not to.
Our eyes lock quite a bit.
No. Our
Eye
eyes
contact
are-
with us or with the camera?
the camera.
I try to eye contact.
Oh, yeah,
with
you
him
do
more.
great.
I thought you were talking
well,
about
the
with us.
camera. I think I make love.
I
to
think
the camera.
you're better
Awkward
at
love.
that than the two of us. I'm
Yeah.
terrible. I always look at the microphone.
Yeah.
Awkward love.
I try to
I'm
look
used to
just straight at the table.
Believe me, when it comes
look
back
down
from
and
Nielsen,
it
they
depresses.
want you guys to look. They want me to look less. You guys to
Nielsen.
look.
I'm sure Nielsen's got caught wind
Nielsen,
of our podcast.
They're about to.
They are about to. Now that we're the Brew Crew. So, we can talk a little bit about
Let's talk about it.
why this happened.
Why?
We did a little bit already. We have we are seasoned beer drinkers.
Seasoned.
We know what the fuck we're talking about.
Yes.
Chris
Very
guessed a
smart.
stout flavor blindly, perfectly.
Well, let's not. He wasn't Helen Keller. He had.
I didn't say he's blind. I said,
I had my vision corrected with lasers.
I said he guessed it blindly. We're doing well in the beer area, in the beer arena.
I
We know
hope so.
what we're fucking
It's a
doing
beer
now. We've had
podcast.
like 400 beers, 490, 450,
6,000.
somewhere around there.
Math in public.
Had
We're
a lot of
doing
beer.
good. But we've heard some things. Matt has asked privately, should we start going out more, doing some more on locations? Yeah, I think we should.
That's what I wanted to say.
And the on location, some of the requests we've sent out have either been unanswered completely or were answered with negative responses. And I think we're a good podcast. We got 3 smart dudes, good looking, if I might say so.
3 good-looking, smart
And
dudes.
they say no.
On the
We
episode,
don't want the
I'm
butt
gone,
chug
yeah.
podcast
Yep.
here. We want
We've been rejected because of our name.
exactly.
So business related.
This was the right time.
Yeah, we were literally
100
told that
episodes.
we, as we're doing a Century Club, that we
Are we switching it up now? Or should I grab another beer?
another one. I just cracked this one, so you'll just be. And then after this, how are you doing on that one?
I'm close to empty.
Okay.
Am I going faster than you guys?
Well, I was drinking 16 ounces. JT's shot glass apparently is a different size again.
I feel like I've had 37
How
beers.
many? I've had 1, 2, 3, 4 of these. St. Archer's Gold, so I've had 5.
I've had 4. That's your 5th?
This is my 5th, yeah. 5th.
Okay, yeah. I think I'm right there.
Okay.
We're
So-
right. Well, no, mine's almost empty. How do we get so off from each other? We're
Quality of pours. You're pouring more quality. God, I wasn't prepared. I even knew it.
All right, so we were talking about
So
the name change.
it just needed. It was something I think we were all at different times where we came to the realization that, hey, if we're going to put time, effort, and money into this, we need to change it off of what it, and the most important thing for us was to keep the initials, BCP,
Yep.
and to keep Chuggalos.
Yep.
So we can call you guys, we can call our community whatever. We could, pretty unicorn. Chuggalos is just a home run of a name.
It is.
And I think that was single digit episodes where we came up with
Early on.
It was early
Chuggalos.
I think my
first
moment
guy.
of realization, as little as I talked about it, was AleFest 2019.
Oh yeah.
When we were represented very well at AleFest.
Yes.
Like, people had our shirts, we had a banner, it was awesome. But they wrote Beer Podcast on the banner
Table 68. I still have the
because they didn't want to put butt chug. And people were I saw the looks.
and we were told that they didn't want to put butt chug.
Yeah.
By
So
the organizers.
We three wore our shirts, our significant others wore their shirts, and then we had other people wearing butt chug shirts. That was the day I realized.
I love the name Butt Chug Podcast.
Yeah, I loved it too.
It was fun, campy, and just us doing what we're doing.
Yeah.
But now that we're about to blow through 10,000 listens and we have at least 3 million subscribers globally.
Yeah, right. 3 million subscribers on 10,000 listens. We're doing something wrong.
They're blowing up, man.
Something's happening.
It's like people that subscribe to toilet paper but wipe their ass with their hands.
Yeah,
you know?
right.
We
Oh,
subscribe.
that's me. I do that.
Yeah. It's every time I would tell the story to my military brethren, and I'm like, oh, or they would say, oh yeah, he's got a podcast, and I'm like, oh, what's the name of it? Have I heard it? And then I would like
of course you've
grimace,
heard it. It's the
Butt Chug
Podcast.
But then I always had to say, like, preface it with,
we know the name.
yeah,
We know
what we
Butt
do.
Chug,
Yeah.
That was me on youth baseball with other youth baseball coaches.
Yeah.
When you told me that story, I felt bad.
I was like, I gotta tell these guys the name of my podcast. Like, they have respect for me because I think I'm a great coach.
Yep.
And my kids are pretty good at baseball. And they're like, wow,
I've had enough to drink.
this guy's got his shit together, right? And then they're like, what's
Yeah,
your
you do,
podcast
bud.
name? Butt Chug. They're like, well, fuck this guy.
This guy's a clown.
Can't be around my kids.
Yep.
And so that was another thing.
I'm gonna teach my kid how to butt chug? I don't think
I
so.
don't think so.
I've-
We'll wait for college for that.
Yeah.
I've
Like real Americans.
I've gifted so many like quality beers to people outside of the area to be like, oh hey, listen to this. We're gonna do it on the pod.
Do I need to get another bush, or are we doing something different? Do I need to get something different?
What are we doing?
I'm halfway through. I think
We're
we should
almost through a power hour.
Yeah,
I got
2
a
shots
whiz.
away.
crack.
We
at the
can
same
just
time.
share this until we
Okay.
get to wherever Matt's
Yep.
going.
All right.
and it's gonna be it's gonna be a fucking wild.
It's gonna be a whopper.
I'm so hydrated.
It's
my
not
lunch.
gonna be like 120 minute or anything like
No,
that.
so
So
we
like,
did that last time.
Thank God. I was thinking about that on the Uber on the way here because I did not drive and I will not drive after this.
Absolutely not. I also got dropped off.
That's important to say. Everyone is safe. No one's driving. There's no keys, no cars.
Yep. All Uber or Lyft today. Apparently, I live in where I live is
Mexico.
Mexico is literally on the line of Uber between Cincinnati and Dayton.
No way.
I cannot get an Uber at my house,
Oh.
so I have to get a Lyft.
Oh, no shit.
Isn't that
Wow.
strange?
I had not realized
I've
that.
never taken an Uber, but
I Ubered home from your house once.
Dude, I know. But
I
now
But I
it's
think
changed.
it's because I was going to, I don't know.
he doesn't know. He was coming or going.
Ubers, but now
Oh,
delineated.
weird.
So I'm gonna have to make this shot up.
No, that's fine. You've got time. Just
Pour me one, JT.
don't.
All
Yeah.
right.
Don't push.
Don't push.
We don't want.
Just release. Don't
we don't.
push.
We don't want an extracted urethra,
It's all natural.
prolapsed urethra.
It's all natural.
But back to the name, I've gifted so many beers to people to try to like increase our listens. Just like,
Yeah.
hey, this is the quality of beer that, and we actually go in depth and we talk about, the beer and our thoughts, and we all have different palates. We all go on different.
It's a
things.
great mixture
So,
of personalities and beer tastes.
I made it.
You did it.
killed it.
Thanks, everyone.
You did it.
So
Now it's my turn.
the,
Do it.
the one thing for that I want to talk to while JT relieves himself is I want this pod to get to the point where we're making Friends money.
Millions.
Did you guys hear the Friends, the TV show Friends, that hasn't aired a new episode in 20 years? Do you know how much they make a day because of syndication? A day.
At least $750,000 a day.
A day?
I'm just kidding.
Do a real guess. I'm gonna say 65,000.
Oh, you don't think that's a real guess? I'm about to drop some knowledge on you, JT, big time. I'm gonna let Matt finish his point.
Well, I was gonna say the real answer. One of you
Give
is
him the real
closer
answer.
than the other.
I'm probably closer.
It's close. So
I don't even know what JT said. It's not even
65,000 a day, he said.
okay.
The Friends,
Shot.
they haven't made an episode. JT, you got one in the can.
Okay.
Make $53,480 a day.
Wow, that was close.
Okay.
A day
Okay.
for a show they did 20 years ago.
Right.
God, they're like
Now let me jump on. Let me
almost to where I'm at.
let me
Salary-wise.
let me follow that up with a couple of stats about Instagram posts by celebrities. Right.
Oh, it's Instagram crazy.
Instagram
I'm
posts.
not even on there.
Okay. So how much?
on there? Which we'll put Brew Crew on there.
So how much do you think LeBron James gets for an Instagram post?
100 grand.
Guess.
100 grand.
Per
Guess.
post?
Per post.
I'd go probably 250,000.
Okay. He gets $760,000.
Holy shit.
For one post
But from Instagram?
from Instagram.
Why wouldn't he just post 10 times a day?
Well, that dilutes it.
Oh, okay. So,
Shot.
good. I saw you guys looking at the screen longingly.
So that's kind of telling. Like, that's great that the Friends people make $50,000 a day. But I mean, you can just drop a post whenever you want and make $750,000.
That's
for a
going to be
picture.
us. Eventually, when we're the authority on craft beer, we'll be making
We will
money
be
on
the
Instagram.
authority.
It's not unreasonable. If you really think about it, there's no authoritative media on craft
beer?
It's all individual breweries. Like, no one's aggregating all this stuff. It's like beer news, beer podcasts, beer videos, beer this, beer that. No one does any of that.
Except
There's blogs
Except the
and
Brew
shit.
Crew podcast.
Except the Brew Crew Podcast.
Yeah,
We're the authority on craft beer.
if you're watching
course.
this because you found us on Podbean, please forward all business opportunities to Brew Crew Podcast at gmail.com.
Yeah, if you're interested in getting on this runaway train, do it.
Yeah, if you want to...
Or supporting
be a guest,
us,
if
or-
you want to be a sponsor. We also have the Can Art Boner segment, which we
Don't
haven't
miss
done
your
today.
Don't miss your opportunity because spaces are limited.
If
You might have to mix up, but it's
It's-
time, Matt.
yeah, it's time.
It's time.
Okay, excellent.
I
This is
have
gonna
to grab some of Matt's bush.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
get some of Matt's bush.
grab. That's perfect.
I
That's,
always get Matt's
that's
bush.
serendipitous.
Ooh,
So
I'm
yeah,
gonna-
this runaway
Does one
train.
of you
What?
guys like blackberry more than orange?
Oh, don't tell me it's fucking Wild Ohio, dude. Don't
Oh, he's
no.
doing it. He's doing it.
don't do
No,
Wild
no.
Ohio.
Is blackberry? I like black cherry.
All right.
I'll take the sacrifice.
Okay.
Whoa,
Oh my god.
it's not that as much alcohol as I thought.
No, I'm not gonna. No, I told you guys. Like,
8% actually. That's a lot.
Wait, why is it just me and JT?
Wait, you got
No, I got
6%.
mine.
Oh,
He got 6%.
Oh, it's a
I got
different-
8%.
I didn't know that.
You got
orange
8%?
one?
you got 8%?
Yeah, 8%.
Here, we'll swap. We'll do shots back.
Wait, did
and
we
forth.
miss one?
We missed one.
Yeah.
We gotta do it.
Yeah, we'll have to pass this 8% one around. Let's just every shot we'll rotate all 3 cans.
So
Dude, this looks so gross.
this is So long story short, Chuggalo Ryan, we were talking about this a couple of weeks ago. Well, we always pass clockwise.
Okay.
Long story short, and I always say that, and it never happens. We were reminiscing
Need
about
some
how
water
in
for this.
in
This is gonna be nasty.
in high school in college how we loved Sparks.
I didn't know they still sold it.
That's part of the game here. So I was up at the cabin. I was celebrating a couple of days of freedom. Enjoy. With my best. Oh, that's fantastic. No?
It's actually really good and juicy.
Exactly. Thank you. And
But it's 8%, so I'm going to die.
oh, so we pour then pass.
Pour then pass.
Okay.
This is the way this is gonna go.
So, anyways, if and
don't like this game.
JT's going to be able to attest to this next point. Ryan sent me a picture of 2 rows of this at a convenience store or whatever.
Was it a dollar store?
No.
I feel like this type of stuff is always at a dollar
No,
store.
like a Quick Trip or something like that back home.
Trip, got it.
We didn't even know that they made it after we had just talked about it the week before. So I got onto PayPal and I sent him $25. I go, buy what you can and we'll just figure it out. A Trip, anytime anyone asks for money, I snap on a PayPal really quick. So I got a text message. Don't send me any money.
The orange is so much better than the purple.
And it said, don't send me any money, fucker. Okay.
It still has a cough syrupy taste.
So a couple days later, I got a flat parcel box from UPS or USPS, the postal service, which we won't get into. Thank you for USPS for sending that. So I was like, I wasn't expecting a package, and sure enough, Ryan sent me 9 of these.
Whoa.
So for shipping or whatever, it was $20 to ship them, plus the 9 he sent me.
And $5 for the 9.
Yeah, so
90 cents. Yeah.
So I got back on PayPal immediately, and I sent him another $25 or whatever like that. And I go, hey, thanks for... So then he got angry at me that I was paying for it. But so Chuggalo Ryan, I know you listen on your way to school and to be a gym teacher or whatever, but thank you. And he was waiting. He goes...
Is he a gym teacher?
He is a gym teacher.
That's awesome.
So this is to you. Thanks for, the orange... And he goes, you don't even like orange.
We blew through the
that's
hour.
how
We didn't even mention it.
Yeah.
I know, yeah, we're past
So,
the
so
power
in
hour.
the video
It's disgusting.
that you did at your cabin, which one was Ryan?
Ryan's the bigger guy.
Okay.
Ryan would have been on my left.
He had some comments,
But you're right
I
in the
think,
video.
that were directed towards me. I need to try to remember.
So he is very fervent for the Brewers.
Fine.
And
Good
you're
for
a
him.
very big Cubs
Huge
fan.
Cubs fan.
Oh, yeah.
So anytime, like we were talking about the name.
Yeah.
And
so
he
said
he was
that
surprised.
it's nice to see you pay homage to the Brewers. Actually, I think what I was going to write back was it's more to pay our respects. R.I.P.
Yeah.
Brewers. But
as far as the name change?
because the Brew Crew is a common colloquial term for
Right.
Brewers fans.
Like the pennant over there.
So it's weird for a Cubs fan like myself to be on a podcast called the Brew Crew Podcast. But this is about beer.
This is about beer, man.
Unrelated.
Were you guys pleasantly surprised that this was the screwball that I had planned?
Pleasantly surprised? I was surprised. I'll let you know if I'm pleasantly surprised.
I'm definitely
In a
not
little
pleasantly surprised.
So-
I'm disgusted.
Passing him the
Take the
shot
kid.
glass. So in college, when we would drink these, if you ever want to know where sweet tarts come from, drink these for a night in college, and then the next morning, it's like a magical treat because what you put into the toilet is just little rabbit turds of sweet tarts.
Well,
I'm not saying they look like brown sweet tarts. I don't know what it does to your poop, but
Hey, whatever.
I love chemicals. Love man-made chemicals.
Yeah.
no, this is all
All natural.
This is German purity laws. It's
all
only
fruit.
water.
Premium malt beverage is what
Yeah,
it says.
well, water, barley,
This
hops.
might take us to the end here.
No
oh
way.
my god, I hope not.
No way. Not close.
I know. I need to taste the real beer.
That sucks, dude.
Don't worry about dead air, everyone. We're 68 minutes in.
Yeah, that's me cheeking a
69.
fucking shot
Should
of
we do something
Sparks.
special? No.
Well,
I remember when episode 69 was coming. I was like, should we do something special? And I was like, crickets. And I was like, definitely not. Let's not do anything special.
because
We're already the Butt Chug podcast.
Yeah,
that
right.
went-
Well, that makes
in a
sense
room
then.
of dudes, he goes, episode 69 is coming up. Do you want to do something special? Like, how do you want us? Yes.
Yeah.
Let's do an inversion.
Let's
You know?
69.
Let's do 69. I mean, come on. We got the YouTube channel. We're good to go.
Yep.
I just wanted this to be a little more energy. Like, if we were getting
Oh, yeah.
lethargic or
It's
whatever,
getting-
this is...
There's a ton of
We could have just had one.
Well, you never know. You never know until you try.
We can, as long as, we'll do this for a couple more minutes, and then we'll switch back. We can go to, you want to do a Blapple after this?
Ooh, Blapple sounds pretty good.
Want beer, but yeah, Blapple, sure, whatever.
Well, I'm fine. You've been a trooper. If you want to switch to Blapple right now, or switch back to a Busch Light.
I'm just kidding. I'm here for the...
Here for the dicks.
I'm here for the dicks, man. Just here for the dicks. That's it. That's it.
Dicks here.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
So you're getting the same podcast essentially.
I'm here to be
before.
the devil's advocate. I'm gonna drag my feet on Sparks. That's all. Thanks, Chuggalo
Ryan.
Chuggalo Ryan.
So
not cool, dude.
He sent a Snapchat. He's an hour behind us because he's in God's time zone, which is the Central time zone, because the Eastern time zone sucks eggs. He cracked one of these. I didn't realize that he cracked a blackberry.
I didn't know that there was a theory on God's time zone.
It's the best. I got inebriated up at my in-laws' cousin's cabin up in Michigan, and I got upset. And they have a lot more money than I will ever have in my life, and here I am complaining to rich people about how the Eastern time zone sucks. And they were drinking Labatt, so they're legit. They had 1,000 bottle wine cellar. They bought a keg of Labatts.
Who is this?
My in-laws' cousins.
Cousins.
If my father-in-law is still listening, I kind of embarrassed them a little bit because I'm sitting there after my 14th Labatt's, and I go, the Eastern time zone sucks dick, this is terrible. And they're like, oh, okay, that dude's never welcomed up.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I go, they still hang out with him.
If I was that rich,
really
nice,
we slept.
I would welcome that kind of attitude.
We slept in their
entertain me.
We slept in their movie theater.
I don't understand the argument. I need to talk to you guys about something too.
Okay.
I'm not really tracking the time zone argument right now.
Yeah, the time zone thing.
I don't like it.
There's only one.
Football should start at noon.
The only thing that time zones really change are the times that live events take place. And that's, anything, sports.
No.
I don't watch anything
okay,
else
all of my sports shows should start at 4 o'clock, not 5 o'clock. So, Around the Horn, Pardon the Interruption, 4, not 5 o'clock.
You're the only person who wakes up at 3:30 to go to work.
No, I'm saying not in the afternoon.
Everyone else wants to get home at 5 o'clock.
You're the only person that watches people argue about sports.
Yeah, that too. I don't watch those shows.
Yeah, you guys are crazy. There's a reason they've been on for 20 years.
I used to watch
I don't watch them now. But when I'm traveling back, when I go back to my hotel room when I'm staying at my base, first thing I turn on.
The one thing that's weird about, I lived in California for 3 years, and football at 10:30 in the morning is fucking insane.
It's disgusting.
I don't like this. Yeah. I think we should move on.
No, I feel like we should finish it, honestly. But, is it going to take us to 100 minutes?
I mean,
no way.
I feel like we haven't even dented these yet. They're still full.
They're more than halfway.
That's half.
This is not half. Someone's not drinking their blackberries.
Oh, I've been drinking. Look, okay. I got a full shot of blackberry.
Okay, switch up. I will take care of this. You do a beer. We're not rotating anymore. Okay, I will take care of this.
You don't have to do that.
No. I will do beer too. I'm not jumping on a landmine here.
That's going to take you to the 100th minute.
No, I'm going to do beer too. I'm going to crack a Blapple or something. No.
That's not even a beer.
A Blapple is.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, it's just an apple. It's an apple lager. It's a Busch Light apple lager.
You're an apple lager.
You're an apple lager.
Damn it, I was eating a pretzel.
Yeah,
apple lager.
That's okay. I'm gonna crack a beer. I'm gonna handle this. Throw down a beer. We're not rotating anymore.
I'm not going to argue with this.
Yeah, anymore. No, that's fine.
I'm
all about
premium Busch Light.
We can. Light. You know how your palate's destroyed right now. You know how
good that's going to be.
The nectar of the gods is going to be. Mm-hmm. I'm just going to do this.
That's amazing. Did you just take one for no reason?
Yeah. Well. I'm just, trying to get ahead of the game.
You did too.
See?
No. Shit, I finished the orange stuff at the bottom.
Oh, okay.
I wanted to talk to you guys.
You can go rinse it out if you wanted to.
Yep. Here, I'll just do this.
See? Look at that.
Now I got to do it.
No, you don't.
Okay.
And here we go.
What are we doing?
No one knows.
What shot are we even on now?
75.
So, was that it, or are we taking
I'm taking
minute
one
one?
shot. If you want to get
Super
bonus
sweet.
ones, you can switch it up too. Don't worry, you're not going to offend me. I've got more of
I
this
can see
stuff.
your
These aren't
offended.
the only 3 cans.
see
I
it.
don't care if I offended you.
In your eyes.
yeah, see, he
he's
doesn't
already
care.
texted me that he's offended.
In the last 10 minutes, we're going to bring this game out, though.
Good.
Oh yeah, let's do this game.
That's where we put
I
our
want to
balls
get
in.
electrocuted.
It's pretty much that's what it is.
I wanted to ask you guys about a thing that's occurring in the world right now that I don't understand, and I want you to help me understand. I don't understand it. Cancel culture.
Cancel culture.
What is cancel culture? Because I don't understand it. Because the way I understand it is that if you don't like something, then you don't. If it's a TV show, you don't watch it.
You just ignore it.
You just ignore it.
That no
which
longer
is just,
applies.
Which is just normal behavior. If you don't like something, you just don't
Cheers, gents.
buy it. Cheers to you, gent.
Yeah, I'm with you.
So I don't know what's changed or why something is all of a sudden called cancel culture, which is I just don't understand it because I need an explanation. I'm not hip on the lingo. Is it something more?
So there's
In that?
there's a standard that's set for how people should act publicly. By whom? Who knows?
Society.
Society.
a
So and if
societal
you
measure.
deviate from that in a negative way, in an offensive way, you're canceled
By
by society. By the
society.
same people who set the standards.
Did
So let's say
didn't that exist
so let's
prior
say,
to being it labeled something?
I mean, not really. You could say something offensive to a group, and you might not get singled out. You might just, I don't know.
Well, it tastes like nothing.
Maybe
after
you're right.
these.
Maybe you did get.
I know.
It tastes empty.
Right. It tastes good. It tastes good.
Blapple. There we go.
Oh, after that. Shit. Here, just cleanse your palate a little
Like
bit.
stripes, dude. So I just wanted to address that.
So-
I don't know. I'm
So
an
like
old
people
man.
who clearly
Bring that cheese plate out if you want.
aren't
That's what
terrible
I'm gonna do.
people, they're getting canceled. Like
I'm breaking the seal.
what's his name? Kimmel, Jimmy Kimmel. He by all accounts the guy's a pretty good guy. But he said some things like, like he was on the Man Show. The Man Show today
offensive.
wouldn't be good. So people have canceled him. And it just basically means like an apology is not good enough. You're canceled.
Okay.
That's my understanding. But maybe somebody who has
And then
a
there's
better
like,
understanding of
does someone
cancel culture.
enforce that? Someone's like,
Just like
someone's
as
like
a
the cancel
whole,
police.
yeah, like some people get fired from their jobs. Some people.
So here's my lack of understanding with that, because I was one
There was a
behind.
shot. Yeah.
Oh, did we miss it?
No. Well, I mean,
Here's my lack of understanding.
Wow,
So
that's-
normally,
what's that look?
how I perceive
Pretty
the cancel culture
Yeah, please.
is 10 years ago, 20 years ago, if you would just leave or stop watching Seinfeld or whatever, you would just stop watching it. You wouldn't have to feel like you had to tell everyone, I'm done with Seinfeld because they did the soup Nazi joke. I'm anti-Nazi.
Right.
So I think people now, when they exit something that maybe was once beloved or perceived as a cultural staple, that they have to announce it and they can't just leave.
Have you ever seen old episodes of Family Feud? Like old episodes.
With
Yeah.
Richard
That
Dawson?
dude basically molested women.
Oh, yeah.
Like live on camera. He
Yep.
was just like grabbing titties and smacking butts.
Richard Dawson was one of my favorite contestants on the Match
Oh, the
Game,
Hollywood
77. No, Match Game.
Hollywood Squares was pretty.
That 5-year
pretty
cheddar
rigid
is
too.
outrageous, dude. That is good.
What is?
That 5-year cheddar.
Oh yeah, it's really.
I'm glad
good.
I put it
It's
back
so
in the
good.
fridge because it was getting a little
Oh my
warm.
god, that 5-year cheddar is where it's at.
It's really good. I love it.
Wait, are you just doing shots now for?
Yeah. I feel like I'm behind.
Matt's
I feel
not
like
keeping
I'm.
track anymore.
I feel like I'm behind the game. Okay, have you had the Blapple yet?
Yeah,
This
it's
is your
really,
first
really
Blapple. Was I
It
peeing
tastes
for
like
your
real
reaction?
apples.
I'm
Yeah.
going to the Blapple after this Bush Light.
I'm glad that you guys are, so you cleansed your palate a little bit. You're really cleansing your palate, so we're going to have two different reactions. The Blapple is just, and the Blapple is brought to you by, again,
we're on 80.
Chuggalo Ryan.
Shot.
I give Chuggalo Ryan so much shit.
It actually tastes like real apple. Like a real apple.
Oh, I like real apple.
Like
Yeah,
Granny Smith.
not
the red
fake
one.
apple. Who goes, God,
No,
I
like,
really
you have
appreciate
like applesauce. It doesn't taste like apple.
Granny
You have, like,
Smith is the green.
Yeah.
Green. What's the red one? Delicious.
Red Delicious
There's
or
a
Honey
bunch of-
Crisp.
Honey
Ooh,
Crisp.
Honey Crisp.
That's my favorite.
my favorite.
That's what I always
Sure.
get.
I love
Granny
that
Smith.
one. Those ones have like the little yellow marbling in it.
It's
right?
kind of red and yellow marbled.
Fucking awesome.
Welcome to the Apple Podcast.
Yeah, we have
Let's do this lightning reaction.
You want to do it right
I
now?
want to fucking die.
I want to stick my balls in it.
Am I gonna die?
Yeah. Well, there's a chance. This could be the last Brew Crew
I mean, this
podcast.
looks like it's been sitting in your attic for about 10 years.
So-
So anything from 10 years ago is fucking death.
The unfortunate thing is this too requires a story. So I brought this game after I played it from Crago. Crago brought it over, and I bought it on Amazon. So I took it back to Wisconsin 2 weeks after I bought it. Left it at my best friend's house for 5 years.
Nice. Good move. Power move.
And so I just brought it back, and we took it up to the cabin.
Looks
The best part is
I don't
very
think that'll fit all
technologically
our balls
advanced.
on it.
the best part is
big
the
are your
batteries are still good to go.
huge. You have huge balls.
Overly oversized.
Do I have to?
I don't.
Do I have
Maybe
to-
I have undersized. I'm not sure.
I might have to go get new batteries, which is fine. Oh, dang it. Oh, no.
Oh, there we go.
Nice. Got a green
Time to
light.
get fucking dead.
Ah!
Something says lightning, and I like it.
Okay. So I'll have to explain to you guys the rules
Yeah,
here.
just wait 10 seconds.
Yeah.
But don't be silent for those 10 seconds.
No.
I was gonna say, let's just sit here
Yeah.
quietly.
All right.
Okay.
All right, tell me about this game.
Okay, there's
So,
rules.
so grab a
Don't just
handle.
Dip your balls in.
We're going to do 3 players.
Okay.
Okay.
It's got a phone cord.
Oh. Okay, so as soon
How
as it
tight do I
stops,
hold it?
you have to press the button. The last person who doesn't... Yeah.
I didn't even press the button.
Yeah, you're supposed to press the button when the song ends. Okay.
This is.
But
this
I'm
is
not
great-
involved right now.
great
No.
audio.
What do you mean you're not involved now?
So just press it when the song ends.
I don't like this game.
No, okay.
Are you getting shocked? Is anyone getting shocked? It's just me. This is rigged.
Okay. Now I haven't been involved in the last ones. That's why I'm trying
Ain't
to tell
nothing.
you.
I'm doing
Is
a
it just a
shot.
vibration or is it like?
No, I'm getting shocked, man.
Yeah, you're supposed to get shot.
Oh, we got to drink.
JT, I'll play
Is
you.
everyone getting shocked or is it just me?
No, it's the last one to hit it. Okay, Chris, pick it back
Let me
up.
move this water so I
pick
don't
it up.
knock it off the table.
Okay, ready? Don't press it until the sound stops. That's it.
Do you get in trouble
That's it.
before?
Yes, if you press it early, you get fucking shocked.
I'm pressing it when the song ends. You guys are not that fast. You guys aren't faster than me. Or you guys are fucking with me.
That worked so many times up at the cabin. I lost my ass up at the cabin.
It's not. It's just you guys are rigging it. It's rigged.
No,
you
you
guys
didn't
are
get
fucking
shot.
with me. I got shocked.
Okay, well, switch around. You take whatever you want. I'm
All right,
not.
So I think it's broken.
It is
I'm
not
not getting
broken.
shocked.
You're not getting shocked?
No,
I don't
no.
know what that feels like, but we're about to get a shot.
Okay.
God damn it.
I don't know if we missed one. How long that took?
Well, I've been drinking the whole time. Cobra, are you no longer interested in playing?
I want to play.
Okay.
I want JT to get shocked, but I think he's messing with me.
I'm not
Okay.
messing with you.
Okay.
I would.
Here.
Is
here,
it enough
Here.
shock that I could
Here.
hide it
Here.
if I was getting shocked?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, okay. So
I could
it's not
hide
that
it.
bad. I'm
Okay,
actually
so
really
JT's
scared.
taking yours?
I'm scared about this game.
You're taking his?
Now I'm still gonna get. You guys are fucking with
Okay.
me.
No, Howard!
You guys waited.
Yeah, because you pressed the button.
God damn it!
Don't press the... You are terrible at this game.
I didn't mean to press the
goodness.
button.
Okay, ready?
All right. Here we go.
If you just don't press the button, does anything happen?
Well, yeah, because then you're the last one to press the button. So, JT, press the button. Just... Ah! Did you get shocked?
Yes, I got shocked. I always get shocked.
Okay, so I think
I've never not get...
Maybe my skin's super
Okay,
thick.
shot.
All right, shot.
God damn it.
Okay, we're going to do it. Here.
Hold on. Let me pour
Hang on, I gotta do shots.
This is great with the slow reaction time. Okay, ready? This is great for the
Sure,
YouTube
I'm ready.
people.
Why is it shaped like this?
Well, to grip it. Okay, ready?
Stupid. Looks like alien.
see, we're not screwing with you.
All right.
So it's just me. I'm terrible.
We just
at
must
this
be
game.
slower.
All right. This game is.
This is like
Well, I have it on extreme shock right now too.
Oh, okay.
So
Well, that's why.
this demonstrates why you don't drink and drive. Because I have very
Holy
slow reaction
moly.
times.
okay, 15 seconds. Just pour a shot. We're gonna go into this next one with clear eyes. I'm so glad because Stacy won't play this with me. She says this is dumb.
It is a dumb game.
It is
Flicks
dumb,
pain.
but it's awesome.
And this is just AA batteries.
Wow.
We should do a car battery.
Yeah. Pour that beer, JT.
I am. It just happened.
Okay, ready? So don't press it while the music. You gotta wait till the end.
I think it just shocks you if you press it no matter what. I think this is a bullshit game. Who gave this to you?
I bought it. Ah!
You still not getting it?
No, I'm winning every time.
Every time.
I think it's the first person doesn't get shocked. Everyone else does.
That's probably right. Because
He's getting shocked, and
it sucks.
I think.
I'm crushing it. I'm crushing it.
Yeah, you're doing great.
Ugh.
As soon as the music stops, I hit the button and then I get shocked.
Are you enjoying it?
I love it.
Yeah, are you
I love
enjoying it?
Can't wait to stick my balls in it.
Man. What do you? What else? What
You
else?
are
guys-
right. You get full on this game.
I told you.
Like
Are you full?
we passed 60. Like it was so long ago.
But look at us. We're
We
close,
did a power hour, and we were basically sober.
Give me that
Yeah,
one.
you can take that. That's fine.
Well, it's Busch Light in there. I don't want to mix that with Sparks. That's disgusting.
Not a fan.
No.
These were my jam.
These were your jam when?
Oh, in my
It's so
20s.
thick.
In your 20s?
Yeah.
Oh.
They're outside using the pool right now. They can't hear it. It's thick enough, but I can hear it. Yeah.
Sparks?
Not the blackberry.
Bubba
And I didn't
Sparks. Remember
I didn't
Bubba
realize
Hell
that was
yeah.
a fun trick though.
Hell yeah.
Where he goes, my,
You
Bubba
still-
Sparks.
You don't
Yeah.
listen to him anymore? Or?
I still do
I
Yeah.
do.
every day.
All the time. It worked.
Shot.
Oh, Sparks had 3 X's.
Here,
in his
give me
name.
some of this. Yeah, triple X. Back when triple X was cool.
Yeah, Vin Diesel.
Yeah, I like
VD.
the Vin Diesel ones before the Ice Cube one. So you can skip the middle one.
Ice Cube's kid was better than him. Better than Ice Cube.
Was an actor. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mini Cube?
Oh yeah, not as a rapper.
Yeah. No.
I don't even know what his son sounds like as a rapper. Mini Cube
Small Cube?
or Water Cube.
We didn't talk about it.
Water.
Water. Just
water.
JT, and I feel like, God, we got 12 minutes left. Why did we start this podcast?
Well, we did a happy hour for a while at Fox and the Hound.
And then people dropped out.
People were dropping out, and we were like, these conversations are pretty funny. And I think Chris told a story about... What was it even?
What
You
was
told
the story?
Chris. You told a story.
No, Chris was telling a story about, like... It was like a journey
You want this one?
that you
journey.
had done.
A journey.
I do journeys. Yeah.
Did you have ayahuasca or something like
Yeah.
that? Like what
Yeah.
kind of journey
I
was
was on
this?
a journey.
I
went
went
on
on
a-
you guys, and then we were
journey.
like, "Wow, this would be really funny." And then we were in our chat room at work, and someone said "butt chug." I don't remember who. And we're like, "Wow, that'd be a funny name for a podcast." And then that's when the podcast
It was born out
idea
of that?
started getting floated around. And then like some of the people who were doing the happy hour stopped going,
Yeah.
and it wound up just being like 3 or 4 of us at a time.
Oh, it's crazy though that
You're a glutton for punishment.
No. I wanted to press the button first. I don't want to get shocked. I think Matt's
don't
got
press it that
Go
early.
ahead.
floor is hooked up. No, it's just me. Trying to trick me.
It's crazy that we've been doing this long enough that we can't remember why we started doing it.
Yeah. There was a couple of reasons.
Yep. We knew the reasons 90 minutes ago.
We knew why.
90 minutes ago, we knew why we did this.
Why we did this.
Now we don't know.
I
No.
don't remember.
Now we're
90
like,
complete.
why?
I feel bad. It's only 10 more.
Why?
Why do you feel bad?
Keep drinking.
I'll keep
Yeah.
drinking.
It's
your
your
life.
life. Good beer.
It's your life.
My life.
You just gotta live your life, man.
You want to rip into a good beer? Fuck. Got a fridge full of them.
True.
Steve knows that story.
What's that?
You just gotta live your life.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know that story.
I'm not gonna tell it.
All right.
You gotta ask Steve.
I'll ask Steve.
Steve will know. Chuggalos Steve.
Steve, let's go out for a beer. Tell me that story.
Steve will do it, man.
That's a nice thing coming up into this. So, as I said, 48 minutes ago, we've had breweries that have approached us about coming out. The difficult thing right now is COVID and balancing our schedules and our availability. But DBC, a name of a good friend, but also a brewery that we want to hit, have reached out to us unsolicited. And
DBC
said,
has?
yeah.
I didn't know that. Wait, did I miss that?
We reviewed a beer,
When the fuck did that happen?
and then we tagged them.
Was it Oregon Alley that we...
And they actually listened to it. Instead of just saying, like, hey, thanks.
Hey,
they were
losers.
No, like, hey, please come down. Like,
they said something that we referenced
Oh, shit.
in the episode.
so it proved that they listened.
Yeah. Oh, shit, I'm out of beer.
Yeah. Oh, gosh. If only I had 3 in front of me that were...
Oh, no. We were just being
Bud Select!
Sparks. You got Sparks.
Jeez.
All right, I'll go with something else.
Oh, wow. Thanks, man.
I've
Thanks
been
for falling on that sword. Oh, I'll go with something else over
I've been
here.
sparking left and right.
Yeah. He doesn't even like it. And
I
he's-
hate it. I hate it.
he
He
just-
is drinking it.
but,
He's going.
yeah, so no,
extra
DB
mile.
we...
So the Crooked
They-
Handle is open in accepting customers. They've expanded. You remember JT where they
Yeah.
were? They've expanded. The shopping center has let them expand into the parking lot, and they
Oh, nice.
taped it all off
Whoa.
to where it's turned into like somewhat of a police taped off beer garden almost.
Okay.
So
That sounds cool.
we should revisit Crooked Handle
Yeah, that place.
as the
There we
three
go.
of us. You definitely have to be there
Yeah.
to do the 10 beer challenge.
I have no interest.
Okay.
No,
should.
that's all you guys.
It was really good.
No,
Yep.
F it. Make sure that's a week where I don't care.
Yep, we'll do that.
Wow.
I can't wait to go to the Crooked Handle. That episode was fun to listen to the demise of JT. That's what that episode should have been called.
Great.
Watch JT go down the shitter. The blackberry is gone, by the way. I might have to mix it here. Oh, perfect. Alley-oop, please. Man, we should keep going. We should do
I know,
another
let's do
100.
a-
You guys want
let's
to do
do
another 100 minutes?
200 minutes.
250
minutes.
God, what would
Went
we
so
do?
quick.
What
Quarter
would
of a
we,
million minutes.
What were we even talking about?
what would we do
If we lived here,
next year?
If we
Oh, yeah.
lived here, we'd go to 200 minutes.
Be
no doubt
awesome.
about it.
Well, that may change.
what do we do next year?
Yeah.
For what?
300-minute club?
Are we going to get 100 more episodes in 52 weeks?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Game on.
All right, let's do it.
Well, because is this our anniversary episode, or is this the 100th?
Well, this is both.
Both. This is crazy.
It is going a lot faster now.
I told you, it starts speeding up. Besides those awkward silences that JT is always amazing at
man.
pointing out.
What do you need?
I don't want to crack a beer. We got
Want a Busch?
6. So
Crack
we're
a
at
beer.
94 minutes,
There's
guys.
some Busch.
I don't want to crack a beer.
Here's a bush.
I've
Here's
got.
a Busch.
Give me that Bush. Sweet Bush.
So
I don't want
many
to crack
beers.
a beer. There's only 6 shots left.
Well, I'm just going to cheat the game a little bit.
Oh my god.
Cheat
Alright,
the
I gotta
game.
stop eating snacks.
No, the snacks are they're fueling me.
I may have to crack a beer because I just did.
Matt just did 3 shots. And
I'm going to mix it. Whatever.
Ew.
This can's almost gone.
gross. That's so gross.
Shot it up.
That's actually pretty refreshing. That's what Bud Light Orange thinks it would. Here, look at that.
Boom. Look at all this
I don't
beer
want
we drink.
fucking the SEC to come after me and be like, well, your numbers are off.
The SEC?
Yeah, they would.
Yep. Southeastern Conference.
Yeah. Football?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that big a deal.
Oh my god. Just put the Chuggalos away at this point. You need to play the game.
want to be your hero. God. What a ride.
Yeah, what a ride. And that's it. Podcast is done.
That's it.
Never doing it again.
Yep,
Yeah.
never again.
We'll transfer it to Podbean. We'll pay our annual dues.
Just let it archive.
Let it
Come
go
back
into
10
the
years from now and it'll have like a shitload of views.
into the annals
Oh my
of
God,
history.
yeah. You're like, oh yeah, we'll give you a check of like $30 million. People love this show.
God, my phone is blowing up.
Big time. It's probably because we're getting super rich.
But we'll do the reunion show
people-
and no one will listen to it.
People want to
People want to do more drink-alongs.
Oh yeah, we should do more.
That was another. And
Let's set one up.
we need to do a drink-along.
If you've made it this far through this episode, then you have some authority to request a drink-along date.
Yeah.
When should it be?
If you've... Yeah.
When should it be?
We should get. Well, I know the 2 listeners that are going to listen the entire way through.
We can do a live drink-along in person.
Did we miss a shot? No?
Yes.
You were watching?
I'm way ahead.
I know you're way ahead.
Yeah, you've
that
been-
doesn't count,
you've been
though.
shooting up
If you're
the whole
cheating,
time.
you're just a
Shooting
cheater.
up the whole time. I don't do drugs.
No, I know.
Okay.
I'm trying to hold out for 3 more minutes to drain the weasel, because
Yeah, I got.
You can do it.
I know, but I'm...
You can do it in 54 seconds.
Oh, that means it's gonna. Well, that's what, a little behind the scenes. The 100th episode was going to be a little more going back to our history and hearkening back, and we were going to have a lot more
Guests.
people.
Oh yeah, we were supposed to have the
Yep.
whole thing.
We're going to have a huge thing, a lot of fireworks.
Yeah,
and
tons of.
Yep.
And unfortunately, COVID has kind of
Things.
stunted a lot of the growth
Yeah.
of the podcast.
Yep.
Because we have had these invites to go to breweries. Not that we're asking to be invited. We were going to have people over. We were going to have the wives, the better
Yeah.
halves over to, but the social distancing thing that we're trying to embrace too is important.
Yeah.
And it's unfortunate we couldn't make it happen, but those ideas are there. The effort is there. The intention is there. It's just,
man.
it's going to happen. Those ideas never go away. They're just always going to be on the back burner.
My bladder is so full.
Good ideas never go away.
Good ideas
That's a very
last.
profound statement.
Good ideas are good ideas. That's also a profound statement.
I'm glad. Thank you guys for starting to eat this, because for the first 34 minutes, I'm staring at the cheese plate and I go, God, I feel like such an asshole that I cut all this up.
No.
I wanted you to feel that way before I ate it.
That's, yeah.
That way it makes
now,
it sweeter.
Now a little I
wanted to eat it as soon as I walked in because you had it in front of me.
I should have. Yeah, I put it over there. I should have poured sparks all over it. Just blackberry sparks.
Yep.
Wow. This is shot 99.
This is it.
This is it, gents.
Yeah, man.
All right, for the last shot,
It's been an
Gentlemen.
honor playing with you.
I actually cut my pubic hair and I have it, so we're gonna do it.
All right,
I
let's do it.
love pubic
I
hair.
want to drink your pubic hair.
Goals for the next 100 episodes. JT, go quick before the next one.
I want to get more listeners.
'Kay.
And have more friends.
Cobra.
I want to drink more beers with you guys.
Yes, that too.
Upwards and to the right.
Up and to
Cheers.
the right.
Cheers, Chuggalos.
Stock
Mine's
market
usually
never
down
goes
to the
down.
left, but yeah.
22 seconds. Can still do another one.
Yep. Well, that's the 100th shot.
Stock market never
technically.
goes down.
Oh my
That's what they
god.
say.
Chuggalos, another love ode to you, because we're here for you guys. If you didn't listen, we're not going to do this.
Wow.
I mean, maybe.
That was much easier than I thought it would be.
Just so it's 100 minutes is super easy.
Wow!
Oh,
Yeah!
music. We did it. Wow, incredible time, everyone.
JT, you want to double up or what?
Yeah, we'll double up later. That's episode 100 from the Brew Crew Podcast. New
Brew
name,
Crew.
new location, new everything. But you can still find us on iTunes, SoundCloud.
And you're still Chuggalos.
Oh, not SoundCloud, actually. iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play, whatever else.
Spotify.
I'm actually working on getting us on Pandora. You guys listen to Pandora? We'll be on there. Thank you so much for listening to the Brew Crew Podcast. Keep us in mind when you're bored and need something to listen to. And that's our new...
When you're really depressed and you're about to jump off the ledge.
And that's our new motto. Keep us in mind when you hate yourself. And
Don't kill yourself.
Yeah, we'll help you along. Thanks for listening. Episode 100. Bye.
Thank you, Chuggalos. Bye-bye.
Chuggalos.
Chuggalos.